I will share the record for yesterday class. We'll share after this class. I will share it. Right. So what is mean by table? So table is a collection of columns and rows. Rows is nothing but we can call as data. Collection of columns and data. Okay. So we have three types of tables are there. System tables, like how we are the databases, right? System defined databases and user defined databases. Similarly, we have three type tables are categorized into three types. So system tables, user defined tables, temporary tables. So system tables. So who will create? So when you install SQL software, the system tables, like inbuilt, we have four kind of databases are there, right? System defined databases, master database, MSDB model. So in the database itself, the tables it will come. Let's see here. If you see here, so system databases. So again, master, we can see here tables. So system tables, click here. These are the system tables. Got it? So we want to see system tables. Select start from executed. So this is the system defined table. This table automatically create. We did not create. When you install the SQL software, so free so system related tables it will create automatically. So user defined table. The second one is user defined tables. So user defined tables means a user can create a table, any table that is called as user defined tables. So temporary tables. So sometimes we want to, sometimes when you do the programming language or query, a programming language is nothing but to in SQL Server transaction SQL, TSQL. So in the TSQL, basically, we don't want to create the data permanently. We want to store in the data some temporary purpose. We can create temporary tables. So when you create, we have two types of temporary tables. Local table, yeah. Anyway, we'll go through one by one. So system tables, we are familiar. These are the tables that will come along with SQL Server database installation. Okay, all the tables will store under master databases, right? uh, they, they will provide system level information. Example, sys object, sys users. So select star from sys object. So it will give all the names. Okay, system related tables. So these are the tables, system tables. See here, type of description, system tables. Okay. So yeah, this is user table. Yeah, store person. Internal tables like different things. So system table. So example. So coming to the user table, like a user can create a table called as user defined table. These are the tables. Uh, so user table. So it is minimum one column is required. While creating a table, minimum one column is required. Without one column, we cannot create a table. So that is the condition. So another one is temporary tables. You can also create temporary tables and similar to permanent tables, except temporary tables are stored in temp.db and deleted automatically when no longer in use. Okay, so this will automatically we can create two types of temp DBs. So temp tables, one is local and global. So table properties. So you can define up to max in a table how many columns we can create. Max is 1024 columns we can create. For example, if you see here a student table, student ID, student name like that, and so on. 1024 temp tables we can create. So let's see here for the student table. So this is student table, student ID, student name, class ID is there. In this table, as of now, we created 3 columns. Like that, we can create 1024 columns. The table max support this many columns, 1024 columns. Okay. So let's go for how to create a table. So table we can create two ways. Directly we can go for any database, right click tables, right click new table. So it will come in. Okay. So automatically it will come. So when you click through user interface, we can mention the column name, data type. So I'm going to create column name as ID. So data type integer, allow nulls value. So we don't want to allow null values, just uncheck. You want to allow null values, allow, click it. So name. So and also you can change the properties here. If you want to data type, right? I told, right? So begin binary is all the data types. So which data type you want? I am going to give name as always varchar. So type as varchar. So it will come automatically. Okay.
The nvarchar and varchar is the same.
So nvarchar basically it support multi-language. Okay. So varchar it will support only English language. So when you, for example, when you define as nvarchar, you are entering the data in Telugu or any other language, it will store the same data. So when you define as varchar 50, then you are trying to insert Telugu language, it cannot like store Telugu language. It converts a different format. Understood?
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a way of creation. Sure. What is the name? So what is the table name? I am going to give table 1. Click OK. So table 1 is created. Right click, save table 1. That's all. So this is the way of creation table. Let's see, we want to see the data for table 1. So where it is created, demo 11 AM database. Choose demo 11 AM database. Execute it. So ID test1 will create. So I renamed actually. That's the reason. So this is the way of user interface. Right click table, new table. So generally, this is not in the real time. We cannot go with this one. Always we will go with script only. So how to create the script is, so create the syntax is create table. So table name is, let's say, employee underscore new. Okay, open bracket, close bracket. So here, so let's try. As of now, I'm going to execute without column. Okay, it will throw error. The minimum one column is required. So it does not allow. So minimum is one column, max is 1024 columns. So employee ID. So see now it will insert. So employee ID we can define integer. Okay. So and also employee underscore or name. So varchar 20. Okay. Salary. I'm going to define as money. So reason is, see, if you create while creating a table, if you not any even syntax also it will, if you do not properly give comma, it will throw error. So this means see error, incorrect syntax near salary. So before the salary, what we missed it? What we missed? Any error is anything we missed? So just check it, employee ID integer. What is that? After that, comma is there. So in the second line, what we missed it? Semi comma is missed it, right? So that's the reason it is throwing error. So that is the, even if you miss some comma also, it will not accept. See, if you I'm removing that one, I am trying to insert this table, it will throw error. Incorrect syntax. So that's the reason you while creating a table, just properly you have to give for the, if the next column is there, so you have to give comma separate. So if other column is not there, just it is thinking, so there is no more columns after salary column. So clear? So I'm going to create here. So table is created. So table where it is created, demo 11 AM database. Let's see, demo 11. Employee new is there as of now? No. Just refresh. It will, we can able to see the table. So employee new, right? So the table is created. Select star from, we want to see the data. So select is a command for retrieval, DML command. So just see, as of now, there is no data. Okay, we can insert. So insert data. So we can two approaches. The very first method is we can insert the data into two ways or multiple ways we have. Let's see, select not select, insert into insert is a keyword into, we are going to insert into which table? Employee new table. And here we have to pass the column names. What are the column names? Employee ID, name, salary. Okay, and you have to give values. Okay, what is the employee ID? I'm going to insert 101, name. So Mohan. So salary, what is the value I am going to? So let's assume salary is a money, will give 20K. So I'm going to insert this data here. So insert it. Okay. Select star from debug employee new. Let's execute. On record is successfully insert. This is the base syntax. Insert is a keyword. Insert is a DML keyword. Into table name, we have to pass the column names, values, and we have to pass. Let's see here. I'm going to insert one more record similarly. So here I am in this example, just watch it. I am removing this column. So how many employee ID, employee name. So here for each column, we did not define any constraints. Means it will allow null values. Every column it will allow null values. But I am passing only employee ID, employee name. Then you have to pass two arguments only. Here two arguments, here three arguments. When you're trying to insert data, it will fail. So how many arguments we are passing here? The same many arguments you have to pass. Okay, let's remove this one. Okay, it will execute it. See, we did not insert for the salary column. What will happen in this case? It will allow, if do not pass the any value, it will allow by default null value. Let's see. Let execute for the salary column is null value. If you can pass only one value. So let's see here. Control C, Control V. So we are passing only one value, employee ID. So 103. So it will allow, definitely it will allow. So this is first method. So but the thing is how many values you are passing. So so you have to mention here the columns. Otherwise, if you do not, so the next syntax is second method. So we want to insert this data, right? So I don't want to pass this argument without this column name also it can accept. So remove this column, insert into table name values. Okay. So no need to pass column names here. So in this case, how many columns are there? In this case, how many columns are there? As of now, we have 3 columns as what. But you should always pass 3 values. You always pass 3 values. Okay. So let's insert. So now here, sorry. So in this case, what I'm going to is I did not passing any column name. I'm going to insert. So shall insert into table name values. So one row inserted successfully. See here. So one row inserted. Let's try to insert one more record. So in this case, I did not pass the salary value. It will be insert or not? Insert? Sure. So I told very clearly. So whenever you did not pass these column names, so you did not pass the columns, you must pass how many columns are there, that many values you have to pass. So here how many columns are there? Total 3 columns are there. So right. So as part of the while creating the table syntax itself, we have 3 columns: employee ID, employee name, salary. You must pass the 3 values. Otherwise, it will throw error. See, let's execute. It will throw error. See, column name or number of supplied values does not match table definition. Okay, so you have to pass 3 values. But here it is not required. Here the reason is here you are mentioning the column names, list of the column names, and same times we are passing same value. That's the reason. Clear? Yeah. Any question, Mohan?
Sir, no, sir, no.
Okay.
Understand.
Understand. So let's see. Okay. So now the question is, so unfortunately, employee ID, employee name. So if you see here, EMP underscore name is there, right? So what is the data type? The second example is we are going to employee, we are going to insert employee name. So what is the employee name size we have defined? 20 characters.
20.
What is the case if it reaches more than 20 characters? Let's insert one more record. Let's insert one more record. Okay. We'll insert one more record, 105. So let's see. Okay. This is more than 20 characters. So if you want, you can count it. Select this one and count it. So there is a function in SQL Server, select length of that values. You can check it. How many characters are there? So length function is a function. It will count the number of characters. 39 characters are there. So I'm going to insert this record. It will throw error or it will execute error. The reason is it will throw error. The reason is we have defined the name. We are going to 20 only. We have the sizes. We have defined the size is 20 only. If reaches that characters, definitely it will throw error. See here. String or binary data would be truncated in table, truncated value. So it will only coming this value. That's what it is saying. So it will does not allow. Will throw error. So now, but I want to insert this. I want to insert this value. What we can do? Em changeali size data types size change. Very good. Any other options from online? So from offline, they suggested instead of varchar size we want to change. Everyone agree with that one? Mohan, Avinash,
Sir,
agree with that one?
agree, sir.
Okay, yes, excellent. So we want to change this size. So how to change that? Table size. So we have two requirement now. The one is, unfortunately I have entered the emp. P is coming as caps. I want to rename emp is instead of caps we want to rename it as a smaller. So that is one requirement, and we want to change the size. The first one is how to rename the column name. So rename the column name. So how to rename the column name? First of all, there is a stored procedure sp underscore rename. So here we have to give the table name. What is the table name? What is the table name? Table name dot what is the column? What is the column? Old column name. So employee name is a old column. This we have to keep in single quote. And what is the new name? What is the new name? Instead of employee name, we want to rename it piece caption. Okay. So sp underscore rename. So table name. Even db also not required to avoid the confusions. So table name employee new dot column name. So employee name. So table name employee name. Okay. So employee underscore new, right? So employee new and employee name. Sorry, employee new, employee name. This is employee new is a table name. Name is a column name, and giving as a new column. So just execute. It will. So it is updated. Let's see here now. So employee underscore now. See, go to columns. See here. It is updated. And also we want to execute that query as well as. So here also we can able to see here. So one change is done. But I want to alter the data types size. How to alter? The next question is modify column size. Column size. Okay. Let's how to alter. So if you want to alter for anything, first of all we have to write alter. So we are going to alter table. So what is the table name? Employee new. Employee underscore new is a table name. Okay. So and also we want to alter the column as well. Right here. Column. What is the alter column? What is the column name? Employee underscore name. What is the size? Earlier we have 20. Now I am going to increase 50. So we have to execute this script. So syntax is alter table name. First we are going to alter table level. This is mandatory. If you want any column, you want to alter the table. First you want to alter the column. First script is alter table. Followed by again we are going to alter the column. Alter column. What is the column name? So employee name. So earlier what is the data type size? 20 is there. Now I am going to alter varchar 50. So just execute. So here, if you want to see here in the left side, so what is the data type size is there? 20. So after executed this script, it will change automatically to 50. So just refresh. See here, it is modified. So now try this record. So execute. So one row is there. Because the size is this total length is 39 characters only. That's the reason it is allowed. Even if it is reaches more than 50, again we have to modify. So what is the length? 39. So I'm going to change again 39, right? I want to change 30. Is it work or it will throw error or it will work? Error. The reason is already the text size is 39 characters, already one string is there. So if you want to decrease the size, it cannot decrease it, because if you want to decrease uh 39, what is the max length it will take in the column level? So in the column level, so let's see, select star from employee name, right? So here we want to give a one more custom column as length of, what is the column name? So employee name. So as we are going to give alias number of characters. So okay, just execute, it will count it. So for this 5 letters, 7, 10, 30. If you want to reduce 39, 38, it does not support, because already this text is reaches the size. If you want to the max, what is the max number here? 39, right? So if you are trying to if you are trying to update the data size is 39, means 38. If we give less than that, it does not support. Even if we give 40, it will support. See here, if we give 38, it will throw error. See, string or binary data is pancreatic. If we give 40, it will successfully change. So it will take the max length in that column. If it is less than you are trying to alter, that it does not support. If more than that, it will support. Okay. Okay. So now so table alter, rename, column name, rename. Okay. Okay. Now we want to update the data. Update the data now. So let's see here in the employee ID table. Is there any issues? Employee ID table. So employee ID column. Is there any issue? Is there here? 101 ID allocated multiple employees. Agree or not? So okay. Let's see now. Anyway, 101 Mohan is same employee ID is allocated. Avinash 101 it is allocated same. So instead of that, I will allocated Avinash employee ID as 102. So first of all, I want to filter out the data. Select star from employee ID, select star from employee new table. So in this query, it will return all the records. So select is a retrieval keyword, means DML keyword. It will return all the records. You want to filter out the data. You have to use where clause condition, where employee ID equal to, so 101. So here, if when you give this condition, it will filter out the data where employee ID equal to 10. That means how many records it will return? 101. How many? 2 records. Excellent. So 2 records it will return. So now we want to update, instead of 2, we want to update only for Avinash. So we want to one more filter condition. We have to write and. So and this condition satisfied, and what is the one more condition? Employee name equal to Avinash. So we want to update. So actually, first of all, what is the issue and which record we want? We have identified for Avinash. We have to update 102 instead of 101. So and also you can give as employee name equal to Avinash, right? So Control C, Control V. So now it will fetch only one record. So we have two conditions. So if you go for employee name, it will check verify in the database level. It will check this condition. Employee name equal to Avinash. So this record will skip and it will return this record. Second, let execute. It will retrieve Avinash. Now we are familiar how to filter the data for entire thing. Okay. Now how to update is simple. So syntax is update table name. So what is the table name here? Employee name. Update table name, and we are going to set a value for particular column. Which column we are going to set a value? Employee ID. Excellent. Set is the command. We have to mention the set employee ID column name. So employee ID. What is the value we are going to set? 102. So let's see here, begin transaction. So I'm going to execute this one. So see, this is fine. If you are going to update this one, is it fine, or we want to add any filter condition? So let's see what is happening if you update this one. So how many rows affected? 5 rows affected. Let's see here. Select star from employee name. So for all the records, it will be updated. If you do not give any whereas condition, it will update for all the employees. So be careful. So while doing any update statement, very see, the thing is, if you do small mistake, it will happen for all employees. So this is absolutely wrong. So there is a command begin transaction. I want to I want to do undo this transaction. Whatever I updated, I don't want to that change permanently. I want to undo the transaction. There is begin transaction. You can get as rollback transaction. So if you do rollback transaction, so like that, how it is there earlier, it is there like that. So let's see now. Select star from employee now. So it will all the record. It will show. So begin transaction, when you do the begin transaction, without begin transaction, we cannot roll back. So if the begin transaction, you have to execute first, then you have to certain set of operations. Then you want to commit transaction means successfully commit. If you don't want, like you want to undo all the transaction, you have to use rollback transaction. So let's see now. So what is the filter now? What is the filter condition? We have to, whatever the filter condition here it is there, simply take that filter condition and apply. So in this case, it will update the value where employee ID equal to 102. The condition is 101 and Avinash. So only this condition it will update, instead of 101, it will update to 102. Let's see here now. I'm going to begin transaction again. So I want to update. See, let's see what is the data is there now. here. So then I want to update this record. One row, how many rows? One row affected because we have given the condition this time. So now 102 is updated. Okay, I want to permanently save this transaction. Commit transaction. Run. So it will save permanently. So let's see here now, permanently save. So you want to now roll back. Once committed, you cannot roll back any transaction. It will throw error. Here. Ah, yes. Salary null undi. Very good. Good question. So how to write again update statement? So this is update statement. You can give, you can set employee ID equal to 1 and give comma sub. That is one way. You want to two columns update every time. We'll see for the here we'll go for 103 with the diagram. So now we want to update salary. Salary we want to update salary as 50,000. That is the requirement. Can you help me now? So update employee name set. Which column I am going to update now? Which column we are going to? Salary. We have to update salary column. So what is the value? 50,000. So but we are going to update same here. So now we don't want to this condition as well as this condition, it will fail. So if you see, if you want to execute, this condition will fail. So the reason is employee ID equal to 101 and employee name equal to Avinash. There is no data for that. Even if you update, it will throw error. Not error, 0 rows affected. So nothing, the criteria is not matching. So in this case, like what you can do is you have to change the condition. You can directly simply 102 here. Only this condition also fine. If you give both condition also fine. The reason is 102 only one record here. So just I want to execute with only 102. So update it. The salary is updated. Now let's see. Select star from employee new. The salary is updated. Okay. Now as part of the another example, you want to do multiple columns at a time. Okay. So first of all, which employee ID is going to, we are going to update. First write a select statement. So which employee ID? Which employee ID is null values are there? 103. Excellent. So first of all, we have to write this select statement 103. Okay. So this column having some issues 103. Very good. So we want to update employee name salary. So what is the syntax is we want to update multiple columns at a time. So first condition is you want to apply 103, right? 103. The salary is 60,000. How many columns is there? We here we want to apply multiple columns. So one is salary. Okay. So just one more is employee name. Employee name equal to. So what is the value we are going to give? Some random number, anything, Venkat. So you have to give. So for any column, we have to give comma. That's all. Okay. We are going to write employee name equal to Venkat, salary equal to here, and we can write within single statement. Both are fine. So earlier the salary we are going to give, so here like here employee name we are giving Venkat, comma we have to give. So by using comma we can write a number of columns to update at a time. See here. So how many rows affected? Bigger 103. Now let's see. 103 is updated. Here. So unfortunately, I have inserted one more record as a duplicate record. Sorry. Okay. Let's see now. So here I want to delete. So 106 allocated to employees. I want to delete row number 6. So looks like this is not right data. I want to delete this. How? How we can do it? Please help me. This is okay. How I want to retrieve 106 this record. So I want to out of this all the record. I want to fetch only this record. I want to retrieve the record. Retrieval purpose. Which keyword we have to use? Retrieval purpose. How to fetch the data for employee table? Retrieval. Select is a retrieval command. Select star from employee new. Okay. So how to write? So leave it now. Select. Select is a select star from. What is that? How to retrieve the data for employee? You have to give simply employee new table. Just execute. So we have okay. We want to filter out only this record. Please help me. Can you tell me the query? I have explained earlier, right? Huh? Want to filter out the data. Means I want to fetch the record 106 employee ID only. Which condition? See here how to filter out for 102 employee. Huh? Okay. Say loudly. Correct answer. Say loudly. Where is a correct? Where is a keyword to filter out the data? So what is the first of all? Just to filter out what is the employee ID? What which employee ID we are looking? 106. Simple. Where first condition you have to give where employee ID equal to 106. See out of that it is filter out one step. So how many records it's filter out? 2 records. Now we want to remove within the 2 records. We want to remove 1 record. So what is the record we have to remove? Where employee ID is equal to 106 and employee name is Fubil. So this name we want to remove this record. So then we have to apply one more condition. What is that? Employee name. Very good. Employee name equal to employee name equal to what is the condition? This condition. What is this? Only this condition. Now we have filter out that record. Now we want to remove this record. Simple. Instead of select, delete. Instead of select star, we have to apply delete. That's it. Select star means delete always required. It will delete entire the row. Okay, will delete entire the row. So that's why star is not required. Okay. So when you apply here, it will delete that row. So now check what is the data. Yeah. See here, we have corrected. Yeah. Employee name ఏ రికార్డుకి నీ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ కరెక్ట్ గా చెప్తున్నా దేనికి అదే నాకు చెప్పు సి దేనికి అనకూడదు యూ హ్యావ్ టు గివ్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఫర్ ఎనీ ఎంప్లాయీ యూ హ్యావ్ రిప్రజెంట్ ఎదర్ ఎంప్లాయీ ఐడి ఆర్ ఎంప్లాయీ ఫర్ విచ్ కాలం ఫర్ ఆల్ ద కాలమ్స్ for all the rows no any one row tell me which row you want to choose 105 105 so you want to apply the salary as null. This is your requirement. So first of all tell me I want to filter out that row. Tell me the syntax. I want to filter out instead of all the 6 rows I want to filter out only 5th row. No, I want to filter out retrieval one. Retrieval means which keyword? Which keyword retrieval? Select. We have to write for this entire table. We want to filter out only employee ID equal to 105. So first condition we have to write. Tell me the syntax. Select. Start from employee. Very good. Employee new. Where employee ID equal to 105. Excellent. So let's execute it first. Let's see. So let's execute this employee ID is execute. See now we want to update. So what is the syntax for update? Tell me what is the syntax? Update. See here what is the syntax? Update table. What is the table name? Employee new. So employee new. Okay. What is the employee name? Update table name, set column name. Set is a keyword. We are going to set which column we are going to update now? Salary. Salary you want to update null. So salary is null. So where salary equal to null. That's all. So similarly, so how we are updating earlier, the similar way you are going to update salary equal to null. So just update, it will set to null value. So let's see now. So record is updated. Simple statement. Whatever the going to do that. So we have to practice. Then you can remember the syntax. Okay. For tomorrow class, please do this exercise for everyone. Okay. Sir, this employee belongs to which department? This employee, we have employee data. We forgot to, while creating a table, we forgot to department ID. So we want to, now we want to add a new column, right? So how to add a new column? The syntax is adding a new column. So adding a new column to the existing table. Okay. So syntax is, so alter, we are going to alter table, employee new. So add column name here. So column is not required. Directly add column name. What is the column name? DEPT underscore ID. So we are going to assign add as a new column. So now this column is added with all the null values. See here, select star from employee. Department ID is added with null values. So this is the way of adding new column to the existing table. So this is the syntax. So I want to add one more column, location varchar. So let's see now. We have two columns added. department ID, location. So unfortunately, I have added, but as per my requirement now, location is don't want to now. I don't need location column in this table. How to now we want to drop a column. So we want to remove this column. For that, we have to is drop a column to the existing table. What is the syntax is drop alter. Alter table is common for you want to go in anything alter table name is common. So you want to write a command is drop column. Drop column. What is the column name? Location. That's all. So it will drop the column. See no more now location table. See no more column is there from employee new for the column of location. Okay. This is the syntax. Now we have almost all we have completed updated, deleted. We have applied right deleted, updated, alter. So the next concept is select. So yeah. So this is the this is the for today class. Any questions? So any questions? From tomorrow onwards, we will follow the timings very strictly. So the class start 8 and end with 9. Any questions, Avinash?
No, sir, no.
Understood? I will share the script. Give me 1 second.
Ah.
So for that, it will practice. First of all, I will stop the record.